Sunday Funday on a Thanksgiving weekend. How is everybody today? We are so glad to have you here joining us. I am SarahSpiritual, and we are glad to see everyone online. I see Tammy, I see Alice, I see Patty, I see the Expedito Enlightenment Center. That's where we are broadcasting from, the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. If you're not local to us, you can always learn more about me and my center at SarahSpiritual.com. And if you are local in the South Florida area, I would love to have you come stop by the center. We are here Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6 on Saturday and 11 to 6 during the week. And we are here answering questions, connecting with people, and making all the right blends of products. I have an entire line of products here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and today I am being greeted by my fairies. I have my fairies next to me. These are some of the fairies that we have here live at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. So we're glad to have you join us. Good food, fun times, and a lot to be thankful for. That's what Patty is saying. So glad, Patty, that you've got good things to be thankful for. Expedito Enlightenment Center wants to know, how is everybody's Thanksgiving? Did you all have a great time on Thanksgiving? I hope that you were surrounded by family and friends and that you had plenty to eat. I know that a lot of people have been going through quite a few changes in today's world. A lot of things are going on across the nation, across the entire planet. And our heart and our prayers are with those in California who are still suffering the effects of that fire. We are with you in spirit. We are holding the prayers of, well, just rebuilding, and you're just all being safe. It's just been a really horrific time for our friends and our followers in California. So we do send you our love and our prayers, and we know that those of you who may have lost a lot physically and financially, I know that you're all thankful that you came out with your lives. So we are with you in spirit. We here in South Florida, we kind of know what it's like to have some ups and downs and things, and the weathers and the hurricanes, but the horrific fires in California do not compare to what we have experienced, but our hearts are with you. We are with everyone here across the nation, and we are talking to you all. I see Darlene here. We have Kathy Wilkins. She's on. Thank you so much, Kathy. Good to have everybody here. You know, the planets have been doing this funky thing. You know, they're just playing their funky music up there in the universe, and some things have been a little screwy. So you may notice a few more accidents out on the roads. You might notice some problematic things with your communication. You may notice, well, some screw-ups in some of the finances that you're handling. Things may be a little rocky right now during the Mercury retrograde time, and it's lions and tigers and bears and, oh, Mercury retrograde. Oh my, we know that there's a lot that can happen during Mercury retrograde, but there's a part of Mercury retrograde that we want to talk about that maybe isn't so bad. You know, everyone talks about, oh, Mercury retrograde, what's it going to do? It's going to mess up things. Oh, no, not another Mercury retrograde. That's when, you know, my washing machine went down, or my microwave stopped working, or maybe someone lost their cell phone, or they applied for a job and somehow their resume never got to the human resources person. Whatever your story is in Mercury retrograde is also a good time to just sit back and take stock in where you are and what you've been doing and what is no longer serving you, what you don't want to do anymore, or what or who is no longer a good vibrational match for you. This is a time for us to really sit back and, you know, let the universe help us clear out some things that no longer work. And sometimes it's uncomfortable to make some of these choices and decisions. It's not easy to look at things and try to look at them in a different light, you know, especially if we are creatures of habit and you've been doing things for the same way for a long time, and now we're looking to make a change. It can be a little daunting, sometimes overwhelming. So if you're in that crossroad here and we're coming into the end of the year and you really want to jump, dive, swim, fly into 2019, whatever word you want to use, well, let me tell you, this is a good period of time that we've got here. We just had our full moon, and we've got this wonderful energy that's going to build to the new moon, and it's the last new moon of well, of 2018. I can't believe it. It seems like just the other day we had January. We were celebrating January of 2018, and now we're coming into December. And this week marks the end of November. So for those of you who are sitting there saying, where has the time gone? I'm saying the same thing. But I know that we've had a good time here on Facebook, all of us here together. And, Edward here is on Facebook, and he's saying, I had some good clear out things go my way, so Mercury retrograde has been good to me. See, Edward, you're following the flow of it. It's time to clear out. It's time to, clean out those closets of life, the cobwebs in your mind. So, it's a good time to reflect, because this is the end of 2018. And 2018 began this wonderful flow of the universe and community and love and the power of love and connectivity. And next year, we're going to jump right into this. I'm looking at it as this threefold flame of energy, this threefold vibration of love and light and abundance. It's going to be a powerful year. So what you want to do is have yourself in a position that is going to make you feel like you have receptivity in place. You want to feel as if you are allowing the universe to bring things to you, and leaving the struggles of 2018 and maybe 17, 16, 15, 14, however far back you need to go. Let's leave those struggles far behind us. Let's not carry it into our 2019. I can't believe I'm talking about 2019. It seems like time has gone by quickly, but at the same time, it's an important time to notice that, things don't stay still. So if you're finding that 2018 went by quickly, that means time is flying by. So time itself is the illusion. You see, if we look at the moments that we have, the energy that we have, the experiences that we have, the people that we have in our lives, the connections with friends and family and loved ones, and we look at every moment as something that is a blessing, something that is magnificent, an experience to be treasured, and we are truly vested in that moment, fully present in the moment of now. And in that energy of the moment of now, we embrace all that it brings to us, and we don't look to the past, and we don't look to tomorrow and say, what's going to happen? How is my tomorrow going to be? If we truly live in the moment, then we're fully present and we're exchanging our energy. We are connecting heart to heart, soul to soul. Then what day it is, what month it is, what year it is, will become less and less relative to you, because you'll be living your life in a series of moments that are fulfilling in experiences that bring forth growth and expansion, fulfilling in experiences that bring forth love and abundance, fulfilling in experiences that enlighten and clear your energy and allow you to recognize the aspects of God that are within you. This is what living in the moment is. And it's so easy in today's world. I can say so myself, with things moving so quickly, and schedules and routines, and perhaps bills to pay, and maybe obligations. Maybe you have a parent that you have to care for that's elderly. Maybe you have young children and they've got activities, and you're going from one activity to the next. Maybe you're not getting that moment to breathe. So you have to find the breath in the moment. Well, that's how you stay alive, isn't it? You breathe. You don't sit and say, oh my goodness, I'm too busy to breathe. I can't. I mean, there is a phrase that says, oh, I'm so busy I can't breathe, right? I've got so much on my plate I can barely take a breath. Well, it's a phrase, but if you're living your life that way, and I'm sure we all have at times, we need to slow down. We need to take the time and really look at what we really want. And what we want is what's going to bring us joy and happiness and fulfillment, and allow us to truly be the creators, the collaborators with the universal flow. What's in your vortex, what's in your energy field, is filled with all those dreams and desires. And just because a dream or desire hasn't come to pass yet, that doesn't mean that it's not coming. It doesn't mean that it's never going to come because the time has passed. If I had a dollar for every person who's ever said to me, oh, I'm too old to live my dreams, that was then, I would be rich. Because so many people feel that, there's a right time to live your dream. That it has to be when you're 20 or you're 30, or it's something you were supposed to do in high school to get on a baseball team, and now it's passed you by. But that doesn't mean that these things cannot come for you, or come in a different form than how you imagine them. Everything is always unfolding in perfect divine time. Just like you're showing up here today, perfect divine time. I see Melanie Rose Ruiz. So Melanie Rose Ruiz and I have known each other for over 11 years. She was one of my first clients who ever walked through the Expedito Enlightenment Center. So I'm so glad to see you there, Melanie. Thank you so much. I know we're friends on Facebook, and some of us don't have time to interact. I see Tammy Horner. Hi, Tammy. How are you? I see Joanne. Hi, Joanne Lee. Good to see you. I see Susan Bond there. Good to see you. It's good to have everybody here gathered on this Thanksgiving weekend. It's a time of gratitude. It's a time of heart-to-heart experiences. And hopefully all of you have had these wonderful experiences with people who are near and dear to you. And for those of you who have not, maybe your Thanksgiving didn't bring you the family or friends that you were hoping to share it with, or, well, maybe you don't really have too many people in your circle. You always have the angels. You always have God, source energy. There's always this wonderful connection with the flow of the universe. And in the physical world, we are trained to believe that if we don't have a person by our side, then something's missing, something's wrong. But to be content within oneself, to truly love oneself, and to be okay to be alone, to be okay to love oneself and enjoy one's company, is really a very freeing experience. And for those of you who find that you didn't have the company or friendship during Thanksgiving, then honor yourself and love yourself and enjoy your company. And then ask the universe to bring you that vibrational match, that partner, that connection, that way to feel part of community. Sometimes we cut ourselves off from community because we don't feel like we fit in. I know many people have expressed that they don't feel like they blend. They haven't found their vibe tribe yet. Well, here on the SarahSpiritual Vibe Tribe, we're all vibing together, we're all connecting together, and we all truly experience things heart to heart and soul to soul. We've got Beth Lynch, medium, watching. Hi, Beth Lynch. Good to see you on. Thank you so much. We've got Ada Garcia. Thank you so much. We're really glad to have you all here connecting with us. I want to take this opportunity, before we get into our messages and connecting to spirit, I want to take this opportunity to thank you. Everyone who's been following us here on Facebook. We've been on national radio for 9.5 years, and we're making some changes and looking forward to growing and opening up some new avenues of connectivity with all of you. And we're also looking forward to seeing you all grow and helping you build your own dreams, heart to heart, soul to soul, brick by brick. We're going to lay it down together, because I know so many of you are so talented and bring so much to the table. Each person has chosen to come to this planet at this time for a very important reason. You each bring energy and love and light in your own unique way. So I want to tell you all that I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the time that we've spent together. I'm grateful for the following. I'm especially grateful for the camaraderie that you've shown to each other on these Facebook feeds and during the radio show and during all of the promotions and events that we hold here at the center in South Florida. We're really grateful for everyone sharing this experience with us. And we are, of course, ever grateful for the angels and the guides who assist us. We're ever grateful to our loved ones on the other side who have paved the way for us. They have cleared the energy and gone before us so that we can have more fulfilled life, more fulfilled living, better experiences. They have in some ways paid a price, and in other ways cleared the energy and taught us well. And even the things we say, well, I don't want to do this or that my parents have done or my grandparents, well, they did show us, didn't they? They showed us what we can do to be a little more evolved, a little bit more in tune. But understand that in the energy that they chose to reincarnate, their choices, their way of being was exactly right for the right time. So even though we may choose to do things differently now in today's day and age or today's society, and when we look at young children and say, we didn't do that when we were young, well, whatever you're saying, know that they are right for their times and that they have chosen a path that is a secret contract between them and God, and that we have our own contract. And I'm grateful for each of you choosing to share your experience and be a part of our soul family. And in turn, all of us have our own contract with each other, an experience of, well, connecting and being one with each other. So we've got Heather there. Hi, Heather. How are you? We've got Jordana. Good to see you. I've got Tanya. I've got Wanda Bruce on. Good to see you, Wanda. We have Leanne Lockwood. Leanne Lockwood says she's lost faith in people. I can see how we could do that in today's day and age, Leanne. Sometimes it becomes uncomfortable when we don't feel that people are being authentic and we don't feel that they are being true to us, and perhaps, well, we put our trust in people that we couldn't discern who was who. And then we have to go back inside and always ask this question, everyone. Why? Why did you attract that experience? You know, why do we attract people who have difficulty being true to us? Why do we attract people who are not a vibrational match? Or, well, we think they are maybe in the beginning. So there's always something to be learned by these experiences. There's always something to allow us to grow. And this is something that we can ask ourselves. You know, all of you, each one of you, bring a growth pattern within you to experience, and you move at your own rate. You have your own way of doing things, and no one can tell you how to do it. We can only guide you. Today's purpose, of course, always, is to guide you on the journey of life and to understand why you are where you are and answer your questions. So when we open up here for this Thanksgiving weekend, I am going to put a few cards down. I'm hearing Spirit. Spirit is always with me. We're going to have a lot going on in just a few minutes. But I'm going to put a few cards down because I felt compelled to kind of go to my shelf in our healing room, part of our center, and pull out some of the cards and see what messages we have for the group, because, well, in essence, Spirit knows who's here with us, and we are here to help each other. So we're going to take these cards and we're just going to spread them out for all of you. And I want everyone to kind of, as you're sitting here listening to me, set your intention. Set your intention. Think of your questions. Think of what you would like to know from Spirit, just in case I don't get to your individual question. This is for the group. And maybe let's ask a collective conscious question, shall we? Let's ask a collective conscious question that can impact, well, the world. Not just us. It's not just about you. It's not just about me. We are one with the collective consciousness. What I do, the universe feels. What you do, the universe feels. So we're going to take out 3 cards from here. And then we're going to take 4 cards out from here. There we go. And then we're just going to put these away. So we've got 7 cards that we're going to take a look at. We've got our angel and dolphin cards, and then we've got a goddess cards here. So we're going to put down our angel and dolphin cards and turn them over here. And then we're going to go to our goddess cards. I love this. Are you ready? Here we go. There's a story here for each one of you. So as I speak the messages, feel the energy and hear with your heart how it applies to you. Alchemy. This is a time of change and transformation. The alchemist in you, it's time for you to be your master alchemist and make the changes that you desire. You have that Midas touch right now. You have the power to make everything turn to gold. And Saint Germain of the violet ray, of the violet flame of transformation, was a master alchemist. And I host the violet flame here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. So it's no wonder that we have this energy of alchemy here as our first card. You have the Midas touch for every project that you choose to do. So trust that the universe is going to activate the alchemist in you. And then, of course, the angels, the mermaids, the dolphins, they're telling you it's time to simplify your life. Simplify your life, eliminate clutter from your house, eliminate clutter from your mind, and eliminate the clutter of the people that aren't working for you anymore. Think about it. Sometimes it's time to sweep some people along. It's that time, you know. And we're closing in from the end of the year, and if you think about it, we were talking about that just a moment ago. Mercury retrograde, no better time to clean it up, clean it out, get her out, let's go. It's cleaning up that clutter time. And then, of course, our mermaids and our dolphins and the angels, they're telling us that there's a lot of synchronicity at this time. Your prayers and your questions are being heard and answered. It's a very synchronistic time. It's a time for you to notice what is going on around you and increase the flow of synchronicity by acknowledging the synchronicities that happen around you. There's no accidents. Everything is divinely being guided just for you. So trust that. So the mermaids and the dolphins share that with us. And now we're going to go and see what the goddesses have to add to our opening statement for this Thanksgiving weekend, this Sunday Funday, in this Mercury retrograde time. Here it's quiet time, a time to reflect, time to be quiet, time to be alone and rest and contemplate what is before you. What are your desires? What is it that you wish to accomplish? Only you know your path. And your inner knowing knows the whole story, the before, the during, and the after, the here, the now, and the future, the reason behind the being of you. So in quiet time, we can make that connection. And then our goddesses, they too are talking about transformation, bringing us the butterfly maiden. You are experiencing some of these changes right now. So those of you who are feeling uncomfortable and feeling those changes, just go with it. Could you imagine if the butterfly resisted the transformation? I don't think it would live. It's in its little cocoon, and it's down in this liquid form it becomes, and then it emerges a beautiful butterfly. In that transformation, it turns to this liquid life gold to emerge with its beauty. You too have that opportunity. So whatever transformation you're experiencing, and some of them, I will admit, can be very uncomfortable. We just don't know how we're going to do it. Really hold that energy, everyone. Know that you too are like that butterfly. You are just like the butterfly getting ready to take flight in all of your beauty during this transformational time. And it's so transformational as we close out this year. Mercury retrograde has given us that good kick in the butt to get us moving and recognize what needs to be changed. And then we have the medicine woman. You know, it's time to channel our own divine healing power. When it comes to healing, so many of us have given our power away. We're just really going from one cure to another disease, to another misfortune in the body, and disease is this misalignment of energy in the physical body. So those of you who want to heal, activate the divine medicine woman in you. You have the power to heal. The angels, the guides, the goddesses, they're all here to assist you. And know that this energy, the divine alignment energy, see every cell radiating this illuminating perfection and restoring you to the divine perfect health. Imagine that butterfly in the cocoon just breaking down and forming this new formation. It doesn't wonder, am I going to come out misformed? It doesn't question the process, and it doesn't fear the fact that life as it knew it to be is totally different. It doesn't resist that change. Sometimes we can't resist change. We have to just go with the flow, as they say. And then we have Aphrodite, the goddess, the inner goddess within you, that beautiful goddess That is to awaken the goddess within you, the god and goddess within you, and know that self-care, love, the power of dance and movement just align you with the energy that is all around you. You have that power. Kind of step into your musical flow and let the energy go with you. Know that you're never alone. You're never alone. Everything happens for a reason. And you've got that power. You've got that energy all around you. That goddess in you. So we had our alchemy card from our mermaids and our dolphins. And we had simplify our life. So we've got that energy as well. And then we have the synchronicity. And in the synchronicity, we have everything that we need right here. So that's what we have from our mermaids and our dolphins. And then we're going to add to it the wonderful energy of quiet time, the wonderful energy of the butterfly transformation, the wonderful energy of the medicine woman, and the energy of that inner goddess. We've got it all here. It's all here before you. So embrace who you are, everyone. Use this powerful time in 2018 to awaken yourself, to trust yourself, and to know that you're going to do exactly the right thing at the right time. So I want to thank you for letting the angels and the goddesses and the mermaids and the dolphins talk to you. I think we'll be looking at some of the cards also because I have my good old-fashioned, over 20 years old, tarot deck. I mean, take a look at this. It's definitely moved around and traveled with me over these 20 years and probably done, probably 20,000 readings with these cards. And they have served us well. So we'll probably be taking a look at those as well and opening up the energy and answering your questions and tapping into the energy of music and dance and the flow. I know that many of you spent your Thanksgiving without your loved ones. I know that this has been a year of loss for many of you. And before I go to the messages, I want to acknowledge that. And I would love to honor your loved ones on the other side. So let's just take a nice breath and just have a meditative thought. A thought of love, a thought of gratitude, a thought of grace. And just feel as if they are here with us, because they're simply on the other side of life. And let's take this moment as we breathe our breath of life, know that they're in the divine energy of love. And even though we cannot see them and they are not here with us, and many of us do miss them, they are here with us. So breathe in the energy and just know that your loved ones are with you. Let's bring in the angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. Let's call for the winds of the north, the south, the east, the west. Let's ask for the presence of the Ascended Masters, Buddha, Saint Germain, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Serapis Bey, Prophet Elijah. Let's call in all of the masters from the north, the south, the east, the west. Let's ask for their presence. Let's ask for the presence of Master Jesus. Let's ask for the presence of Saint Anthony and Saint Francis. Let's ask for the presence of Ganesh. Let's ask for the presence of Mother Durga. Let's ask for the presence of Lakshmi. Let's ask for the masters who have walked this path before us, who know what it's like to be humans, to be with us on this day. Because although they do not celebrate Thanksgiving, they are always in the energy of gratitude and thanksgiving, where they are nearest and closest to the energy of God, because they're vibrating in the circle of love. And we too are in the circle of love. So as we get ready to open up and give you your messages, let's open up the circle of love. Let's connect heart to heart, soul to soul. Feel the energy in your breath. Everyone take a nice breath with me. Feel the beauty of the energy in your body. And let's open up the circle of love. I extend my hands up, inviting the energy of love, the circle of love from God, the circle of love from the angels, the masters. And as we form this circle, I place my hand out for one to grab and my hand out for another to grab. And let's form this invincible, invisible circle of love and light right here for all of us gathered in this energy of our Sunday Funday, in this energy of divine light and love, in this energy of the messages, so that each one will receive a message for their highest good, and that everyone's message is a message for the group, not just for one, for each one of us. That's the message. We all have that power and that energy and that ability to connect. We're all intuitive. Let's awaken those gifts. Let's invite all the gifts that you have come to this earth to bring to you and share with the world. Let's invite all of that to be present here and now. Can you feel the love? Let's just feel the love for just a moment. Open up your heart. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, and now I'm found. What's blind, but now I see. Feel that? I feel that energy. Do you feel that energy? Let me know that you feel that energy. Tell me that you feel the energy all around you. Feel the vibe. Feel it. Those of you who are local here in South Florida, I'm going to be singing at Winterfest in Wellington, Florida. So I hope you come visit me on December 7th. I'm going to be opening up for Vanilla Ice. So I'll put the information in the feed. Perhaps you can come to Winterfest in Wellington and be a part of the experience. It's a wonderful family event. I'm debuting one of my new songs that I wrote, Christmas is in Your Heart. And I'm also singing Silent Night. You know, it's beginning to look like Christmas, right? Wherever you are. So let's take a look at your questions and let's answer some of them. See what messages Spirit has for you. Elena's like, ice, ice, baby. Yes, so I'm going to open up for Vanilla Ice, 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 baby. Yes, indeed. We've got that definitely happening. So let's see what we've got going on here. I take out my trusty little pad here. Let's see. People are saying, I feel it. Thank you so much. Let's see who said that. Julia Savarino said she feels it. I love that. You know, it's Thanksgiving. I am grateful. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful am I. It's a beautiful way to think of life. Yes? Silent night. I'll let Helena line up the questions. Holy night. All is calm and all is bright round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep got some angels here now. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Everyone send love, Archangel says. Yes, Serena Manning, she's got a question. She's at work. Are you playing hooky at work? Can we have Serena's question up? Brown young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Oh, Serena, I got a message for you. I feel it coming. Where do you see my romantic relationship going? Oh, my goodness. Okay. I feel as if, Serena, that this has come to like a stall. The relationship is in a stall. We're not really feeling the movement the way we'd like to. And when I look at your energy, I feel as if things are not meeting your expectations. And I feel as if you're both shutting down and closing off. And if we can pull that back up there for a minute, I just want to tap into his energy a bit more. And his energy here, your partner's energy, the way I see that is, let's see here, what is their code there? Let me see their birthday there for them. I think we got 11/22, 11/17, and then we've got 12/22. So what I'm feeling here is that you're both on lockdown. We're having difficulty really connecting. Feel like we need to take a step back and reconnect, and communication is going to be key in this relationship. I feel like the past, they give me the number 2. I feel like it's 2 weeks, 2 months. I feel more 2 months. It's been a little difficult for you, Serena. We need to have some communication. Where do I see it going? We're on a standstill. We're at a standoff right now. We need to kind of bring it back in together. I'm feeling as if we're missing a piece of this relationship. Something is not connected. When I spin you into next year, if you work on the communication, this relationship can rise above what my spirit guides are calling adversity. Seems to be some problematic happenings that have created this rift in communication and disconnection is what I see. So thank you, Serena, for your question here. I'm so glad that we have you here. I welcome you. Continue to give me feedback here, and I'd love to share more information with you, but I hope you have a wonderful day at work. I regret that you're going through a little bumpy time in this relationship, but things are going to change. We'll see. Give it a couple of weeks and see if we can work on that communication. Thank you, Serena Manning, for joining us here on our Facebook, YouTube feed. Who else do we have here? Let's see. Anita Joseph, anything from Spirit and my friend? Well, you know what? Love will find the way here, Anita Joseph. And I do remember when Spirit said that love was going to come to you. And I'm so glad to see that love is unfolding. Love is leading the way for you. And it's an opportunity for you, Anita, to really be true to yourself and to share a lot of your authenticity with your partner. And don't be afraid to let your guard down. We have to live in the moment and be fully connected and fully in the energy of love. So thank you, Anita Joseph, for your question. Thank you for following us on Facebook. It's so great to see you. Oh, I see Trudy. Thank you so much. It's great to see you too. She says it's great to see me live. So thank you so much. Who else do we have here on our feed and our questions? Whitney Penny. What direction for career? Whitney Penny, I feel like you've been stagnant in this journey of career. A lot of indecision that has been with you for the past 6 months. This year closes out a chapter for you. 2018 wipes the slate clean. I bring you into 2019. We start a 9-year cycle. We've got an opening for you, an awakening for you. So I feel like you're ready for a change. Which direction in career? Something that feels different than where you are now. I feel like what you're doing seems too monotonous and I don't feel the fulfillment that you'd like to have. Something that brings you of service, something that makes you feel connected, full of life and passion and purpose. That's the direction for career. May require, they throw down a book, so it may require some study for you. but it is, Whitney Penny, a good opportunity and a good time for you to start something new as you come into 2019. Embrace new beginnings because it is time for you. Who else do we have here for us tonight? We are so glad you're joining us for Sunday Funday. If you're just popping on, I am SarahSpiritual. I'm glad to see you here and love sharing messages with all of you. Charday Heron says, will I ever be happy? Yes, you're going to be happy, but I know it's been bumpy, and they kind of take me back to 2013. The past 5 years have been tough for you. 3 have been especially tough. They take me back then. They tell me that next year brings community, family, connection. Charday, I feel as if you're an outcast in the group. You don't feel like you can trust people. It's just a bad kind of vibe that's been happening around you. You're attracting people that are not honoring truth, loyalty, friendship. And you're also not attracting right partnerships in love. I'm also feeling that financially things have been very stretched for you, Charday. But when I take you into next year, networking, community, friendship, these things are all going to help you grow and meet new people. And I'm also feeling like you may want to, I'm not sure where you live, but I feel like you may want to consider leaving where you live, move somewhere else. I feel like you need a fresh start. We got to get out of Dodge, girls. A little toxic where you are. Sometimes we need to pick up, pack up, and leave. Time to go, my dear. Find something that makes you happy and move forward in that direction. Thank you so much, Charday Heron, for your question. I'm so glad that you're joining us here for our Sunday Funday. Give me some feedback in the feed, everyone. Love to see the feedback. Thank you, Anita Joseph. I'm so glad to connect for you. Hi, Christine. Good to see you. Archangel is there. The Archangel wants me to read an angel card for them, so we have to make sure we get to that too. I'll be with you shortly. Let's see. We have Floribel Ong. Hi, Sarah. I have her birthday here. She likes this guy so much. Can't get him out of my mind. Ooh, that's a good one there. Floribel, let me take a look there. That seems like a really interesting guy. Ah, yes. I got you under my skin. Oh, yes, Floribel. I see like we've got a good connection here. However, I don't know that he's ready to move forward and really date and have this complete connection in a hurry. Like I feel like you're like, oh, I found the one. It's almost like my fairy. This is my fairy. This is the one. He's my guy. But easy, easy. Because he likes to kind of think, test the waters, take a step back, sum it up, and experience things. And he's really enjoying his time with you. So be careful not to squeeze the life out of him because you want a lot of attention from him. He will give you recognition and attention. He's very passionate, he's intuitive, he's very smart. He's very analytical. So sometimes he studies people and he's kind of looking to make sure you're not one of those cray-cray girls. So please, easy. But I do see there's a connection there, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited that you found someone that you really like, because when we find someone we really like, it just fills our heart and we feel so much joy. So Floribel Ong, thank you so much for your comment, for your question. I see a good connection here, so let's see what the holidays bring for you. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Christine. I know, Christine, it's been a really rough year for you. You've had a lot of challenges, and your anxiety and fear has been a major part of your experience. And you know, Christine, it's suddenly you stop feeling safe. It seems like some of the injuries triggered this sense of, you know, I don't know where my life is taking me, and this isn't where I thought life would be. And so now you've lost your independence and some of your inner power and your inner knowing. So Christine, I can see that this has been a time of questioning, you know, the meaning of life and understanding that life itself is precious and could be short. So it's all the more reason for you to really embrace the energy of who you are. I understand anxiety can be a very crippling experience for those of you who experience it, my heart goes out to you. But I do know that meditation, prayer, spiritual clearing of energy, space, your own personal energy, does assist with that and lets us have an opportunity to really be connected in a higher vibration so the anxiety cannot grab a hold of us. I know that next year is going to be a more solid year for you. It's going to be a time of change for you. I feel that this year of 2018 closes out a lot of doors, a lot of chapters. You might not only have noticed that we're missing people because they've passed in our life, but even some of the people we called our friends are no longer in your circle, Christine. And the reason why that is, well, because it's time for you to have a new beginning. And it's going to begin next year in 2019. I see a lot of healing coming your way. And I do feel as if you're going to navigate life with a little bit more ease and grace. Thank you so much for your question. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I love seeing you here on Facebook and on YouTube. Glad to have you. Let's see, Rogelio Flores. Hello, Rogelio. Thank you so much. What message does Spirit have for me? I've been seeing a man that looks like my father lately. His date of birth was 8/15. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, because I do feel like the energy of Dad comes near you, looking to connect with you in many forms. I feel as if father energy was gone at an earlier time, so I feel like we didn't get to finish some of our bonding together or some of the young adult time that we could have had with our father. Rogelio, I tell you that your father's energy also makes me aware of something like he didn't get to say a goodbye or a comment, something that was an exchange before the passing of Dad. I give you the energy of his love, and I also feel as if there's an apology or something he brings to you, knowing in spirit, and everyone please understand, when they're in the energy of God's love and grace and then they're on the other side, it's not like they have the emotions that we do. So they don't have this hurt, the anxiety, the pain, the guilt. They're in this energy of love. But he gives me this energy of apology because I feel as if there's some time that was missed that he wished he would have had more time for with you. Thank you, Rogelio Flores, for your question. I'm so glad to have you here in the feed on our Sunday Funday. Give me your feedback. I'd love to hear from you here on our Facebook page and on our YouTube page. Thank you so much. I see Shine Bright's here. I see Alice. Yes, Alice, we are getting to everyone. We don't quite go in the order that you see it in the feed, because as the feed goes up, we can't access those questions right away. So Alice, if we didn't get to you yet, don't worry, we're doing our best to get to everyone. We've got Shine Bright. I want to know if 2019 will be a better year for me. Shine Bright, I know that this year was bumpy at best, all right? And next year, when I look at the energy around you, next year I see you really building some foundation and love connections. I feel like we haven't had support this year. And next year I see a lot of support for the projects that you want to take on, for the experiences that you want to have. I feel as if, Shine Bright, when I take you into March of next year, you are financially in a better place as well. So hang on a little longer. Hang on. Help is on the way. Angels have got you, honey. It'll be all right. Don't worry about it. All right. Thank you so much, Shine Bright, for your question here. I greatly appreciate it. Who else do we have here? Yes, Barbara Sweeney. Just having difficulty in life. Yes, Barbara Sweeney. It has been a rough 5 years, Spirit tells me, Barbara Sweeney. And I know that this year closes out a lot of doors for you. I know financially things have been difficult. We haven't found the work that we needed, and we're not making the right connections. And part of you feels like, what's the matter? Have I been blackballed? I can't get the work that I want. And I feel as if, Barbara Sweeney, that this has also been an important time because you needed to rest. There was a time when you were doing way too much, taking on too much and almost helping too many people, and you needed to honor yourself and do more for yourself. This is a time, Barbara Sweeney, that things begin to right themselves, and I feel that financial relief and work is coming to you. I feel that the days of not feeling financially sound are beginning to turn the corner, and 2019 brings you a little bit more stability It has been a rough time. Nurture self, and then you will see an advancement in 2019. Thank you, Barbara Sweeney, for your question on Facebook for me. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. How's everybody in our Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe? We got Jen, Ginger, Byron. She may have found a possible house. Hark, we see a house. Let's see what we've got going on. Let's see. Do I have any energy around that? I've got, to see. I do feel that there's a possibility with this house. If you can give me the house number, Jen Ginger, that would be so great, because that would give me a little more insight. I just need the house number, not the street address, and that will help us. I feel, Jen Ginger, that this is one of two possibilities. I know there's another possibility. Don't know if you saw it yet or it's something you will see. So we kind of want to have two houses in queue so that you can place your bid on the house of your favorite and have another one in your backup, because I feel like there's a lot of people looking at some of these houses, and I know that there's a possibility that you'll have to choose between two, not just the one, Jen Ginger. So be sure to give me that house number in the feed. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, who else do we have? Valencia Jean. Valencia Jean, good to see you. Any messages regarding my career? You know, Valencia, a very powerful person that you are, very great spokesperson. It's a time for you to really step into your powerful being of who you've come to be. I feel as if you have this mentoring ability, that you're meant to help other people, guide other people. I feel as if you should lead projects or manage things around you. You need to kind of be in charge, Valencia. Spirit tells me you don't like to kind of be underneath someone else. You like to be in charge of projects to make sure that they're done right. I also feel that for you, a career that allows you to travel and see different things and meet different groups of people would be very advantageous for you, because you have a curiosity about travel and new experiences, new people, new locations. So Valencia, this is going to be an important time for you, for your career, to take a look at what is not filling your plate, filling your heart, and making you feel good about it, because it's time for you to fine-tune your definition of what fulfills you in your career. Thank you so much, Valencia Jean, for your question. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Who else do we have here? Ada Garcia, I would like to know about a job interview I went to last month. Okay, let's see, Ada. I feel it was a good job interview for you, Ada. I do feel that they're looking at other people as well. There's something in the criteria that you meet that is very appealing to them, but I feel like there's some other candidates that they're looking at. I know that they were a little slowed up with this oncoming holiday, and I don't feel that they're ready to quite put everything in place. You should hear something back one way or another in the beginning of December, December 1st, December 3rd, December 4th, somewhere in that window of time, and you will know more about that. I also see a lot of advancement for your own personal business career. Continue to pursue that, Ada Garcia, and get the right mentors by your side, so that you can really have success in your chosen profession. Thank you so much, Ada Garcia, for your question. I greatly appreciate it. Who else do we have here? Rapu Patel. Yes, let's see. I'm getting to know a guy. We both felt an instant connection. Yes. You felt an instant connection, but I have to tell you that this individual was really not in it for the long haul. You felt a connection, but I feel as if they weren't ready to take a connection, feel a connection, and move forward and create a foundation for a future. I also feel that there was a pull or connection from the past that was not completely erased, and I feel like they got disconnected because something else was going on from the past that kind of caused them to second guess their feelings, second guess their actions, and also recognize that they're really not ready to feel all that and wow and move forward. I regret, Rapal, that you had to go through this, but this person is not able to move forward, nor will they be able to reconnect and stay connected to you. So if you hear from them again, which I think they may pop back up, Remember, I don't feel, Spirit does not make me feel that they are ready to move forward and have the permanent relationship that you would like to have with this partner. So thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have here? Let's see. Michelle. Michelle, things are going to turn around financially. It's been an interesting time for you. You know, I feel like you've taken a few steps forward and then we're kind of falling back here, Michelle. When I look at the energy around you, I feel like next year will give you a little more stability, but I feel as if we need to have some other flow of income, flow of money to come to you to generate some more to even out the financial obligations. It will turn around, Michelle. I feel like you've just stretched a little bit too thin and you're going to have to see what you can do to fill your cup back up. It's going to be a little bumpy for the next 6 weeks and then things start to turn around, Michelle. So I know it's been a rough 2018 for you, so continue to keep on. Remember to say, I am the woman who is abundant beyond measure. I am the divine flow of abundance that flows from the infinite source of the universe, and all that I need and all that I desire comes to me with ease and grace. I am abundant beyond measure. Remember to say that, Michelle, so that you can create more flow of abundance from multiple streams and multiple avenues. Thank you so much for your question. I greatly appreciate it. Who else do we have here? Okay, we've got Monique Taylor. Hello, Monique. Thank you so much. She would like a reading. Let me see what we've got here for you. Monique, this has been an emotional year for you, a year of connection, but feeling things on an emotional, visceral way. You very empathic is what I feel here around you, and you've been a little overly sensitive as far as what's going on in the world. What Spirit makes me know is that this year for you is going to give you an opportunity to be more in tune with yourself, to really love yourself more, and to understand why you are where you are. Really start to feel what's important to you and trust what's coming for you. When I take you into February of next year, I'm feeling a lot of support, I'm feeling a lot of love, I'm feeling a lot of friendship, and I'm also feeling that you're being supported by others around you. Some of the feelings of not being supported are starting to dissipate. I feel like you felt a little alone and you've had to do the battle on your own, but I'm seeing a change coming for you. Thank you so much for your question. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you everyone on Facebook. I'm loving giving you these questions and answers here. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see. Do we have Alice here too? Let's see if we can find Alice as well. But all right, I've got Darlene. Darlene, let's see. Painful family problems. Darlene, judgmental family we've got going on here. We've got a lot of people who think they're right and they're not allowing other people to speak their truth. But I feel like there's a family disagreement about one particular area in the life, almost like things are not being understood correctly. And everyone's taking sides. Everyone's taking sides here, Darlene, and nobody wants to say, okay, I can bend, or here's my give me, what are you going to give me? There's no concession, there's no agreement here. I understand that it's killing you, but Darlene, you have to keep your distance and let everything work out. I understand that the people are very close to you, but I feel as if people have their own agendas in this storyline, and it's really important for you, Darlene, to open up your energy and just keep sending everybody love, so that love will be the answer for this experience, okay? Do not get involved in this any further. Let everyone kind of figure it out for themselves. It's going to take some time to heal. Mercury being retrograde is not helping things at this time. When I bring you into the energy of January, I feel like people are starting to see things a little differently. All right, so thank you so much, Darlene, for your comment and your question here to us. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Oh, we've got Alice. There we go, Alice, we got you. How does marriage love look for me in 2019? Alice, the one thing they make me feel is that you have spent significant time feeling lonely or alone here in your life, I just feel like we haven't felt appreciated, loved, adored. There's like a separation between you and love here. So when I take you into 2019, because I look at this energy around your birthday, I feel as if this year it kind of hit you that things were missing in your personal life. And this year was a time for you to really want to have more and to have this energy of partnership and feel fulfilled partnership. I feel as if, you know, it's interesting, I feel as if somebody's going to come to make you feel more important, but I also feel as if there's a division between you and someone currently. So I'm feeling some mixed emotions here because I'm not sure you really want new love or you want old love to come back. I feel like you're wrestling within yourself as to what it is you really want. But 2019, love, partnership, marriage, you're getting ready to be ready for something more, something deeper than what you've ever experienced, Alice. I know you've got a lot of walls up. I move you into the 2019 time and I bring you in the 5 month, which is the month of May. And when I take you into the month of May, I feel as spring has sprung, there's a new skip and spring in your step. So I'm feeling like love is there around you, really nurturing you and honoring you in this 2019 time. But let me know about some past love, because I feel as if some past love is constantly trying to mess with your head or something. I don't know if it's you doing it to yourself or the person coming back. So thank you, Alice, for your Facebook question, and I love to see some of your feedback in Facebook. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here on Facebook and YouTube. I'm so glad that we have you here. I'm absolutely loving everyone's fully present here. Hi, Sarah. I've lost faith in people. Yes, Leanne Lockwood. We kind of started to talk to you in the beginning of this segment, and I'm really glad that you're sharing and being so authentic with us and saying that you've lost faith in people. There are a lot of people who have lost faith in people, and we're looking around seeing what's wrong in the world. Everyone's kind of looking out and pointing what's not right. And I know that you feel betrayed and people have not kept your confidence and honored what's important to you, and people really haven't had your back, Leanne Lockwood, and that's something that is kind of bothering you. Any message for your future? I do feel, Leanne Lockwood, that future brings you the spirit of discernment. The spirit of discernment gives you the ability to really decide who's going to be in the inner circle. And those people who are in your inner circle you will hold near and dear. I know that you look out into the world and you see tragedy, you see disappointment, you see angst, you see misfortune, you see lack. I know what you see, and many of us see that as well. But it's not for us to put the emphasis on what we see there in the world. It is for us to find within ourselves all the things that are full and fulfilled and everything that we are grateful for. Leanne Lockwood, I do know that your faith in mankind will be restored, because mankind is resilient and mankind does have a heart. We just need to surround ourselves with some better matched, vibrationally matched people. Thank you, Leanne Lockwood. I'm sorry that you had to experience that. It is part of the growth pattern here in life. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Let's see here. We've got Joanna Ricketts. Will this move happen? I'm terrified. Oh, my goodness, Joanne. Let's see if this move is going to happen here for you. So Joanne, the first thing that they give me is that, yes, I see move, but I feel as if there's a block that doesn't let it happen on time. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling as if it's been blocked and we're not quite sure how we're going to get there. When I take you into the move, I take you into the end of December into January. I feel like that kind of opens up this portal of energy for movement. I know this move is not going to be easy for you, and I feel as if there's a lot of letting go in this move, but just trust that it's happening for your higher good. Thank you so much, Joanne Ricketts. Keep us posted on this move. Remember, the universe has your back and everything's always working out for you. Just keep saying, everything's always working out for me. The universe has my back and any move I make will be done with ease and grace. I am that I am, a divine being of God. And so it is. All right. Thank you so much, Joanne, for your Facebook question. Glad to have you. Glad to have people here watching us on YouTube. So glad to have everybody. Let's see here who we have. Archangel, May 18th, born on a Monday. Can you please read me an angel card? Okay, Archangel, let's get you an angel card going here. Well, we've got our mermaid dolphin angel card, so that'll have to do for us. And they're giving us a couple of cards that are falling here. So Archangel, you born on May 18th. First thing is they want you to rest. You need to take some rest. It's time for you to get a rest. They're also telling me that you're a very helpful person who does not always let other people help. You have to let somebody in. It's time for you to let someone in and let them help you. Archangel Michael is very much around you. Archangel Gabriel is with you as well. He gives you messages, and it's time for you to have some fun, Archangel. It's playtime for you, the mermaids and the dolphins say, and now's the time for you to enjoy yourself and to transform your life to what you want. The final card that fell is you have the Midas touch, Archangel, and here is your card. You are the master of alchemy. Make it happen. Thank you so much for your Facebook connection. Thank you. Who else do we have here? Lizette Palacio. Her son is financially back on his feet. Yes, he will get financially back on his feet. I understand he has a debt with a client, but this is going to pass. He will get that back, maybe not as quickly as he needs, but there's going to be some change for him. His client will take care of the bill. He's going to have to pursue with a little bit more of a strong arm tactic. And I do see some growth for him. I know that you're very worried about your son, but he will be okay through this experience with his client. All right, Lizette, thank you so much for your question regarding your son. You know, I'm having so much fun here. Thank you, Joanne Ricketts. I'm feeling the energy too. It's so great on Sunday Funday to be with all of you. I'm really excited to have everyone here and to make this connection. I am Sarah Spiritual. If you'd like to know more about me, you can go to SarahSpiritual.com. We are on our Sunday Funday. We'd like to visit with you on a Sunday and make the connections. And let's see, who else do we have here? We have Jamie Schumark. Jamie Schumark. Let's see what Jamie Schumark's question is. Is there any messages from Spirit for me, preferably from my Nan? Her date of birth, okay, I've got that here. Okay, let's see here. You know, your Nan was one of those women who was very nurturing and strong. Your Nan, you know, they give me this energy around your Nan that she took care of quite a few people. She nurtured people. Your Nan, or grandmother as we would say, is very connected to you. I feel as if she brings you, oh, what is that? She brings you this, like a blanket, like she used to cover her legs, and I don't know if she used to sit with her legs covered or she wants to cover your legs, but she has this little blanket that it's almost like an Afghan, something that was made. She brings this blanket to you to kind of keep you warm. I know that you talk to Nan often because she goes like this to me, like she touches her energetic ear so that I can know that she hears you talking to her. Very much loving energy coming from her, very nurturing. What I see coming for you, my dear, is you're a very powerful being. You're also very spiritually gifted. You also have a lot of energy of the angels around you. You put a lot of other people before yourself. You can do anything that you set your mind to, and now is the time for you to go and do what your heart desires. Laying a plan and making your decisions so that you can step into the next few years to plan your career. Now's the time to make that plan in your career and to move yourself forward. It's a very powerful time for you, and I'm really glad, Jamie, that we are making this connection. Thank you so much. All right, who else do we have here for us? Let's see here. I made Cynthia Rocha cry. Thank you so much. I'm feeling sad again. When will this be over and get a happy ending? Oh. You know, Cynthia, it's like a ping pong ball. And it got hit off the table. Now we got to go find the ping pong ball and start the back and forth again. But for you, Cynthia, it's really important for you to put yourself first. Do not be at the effect of someone else's choices. Easier said than done when it comes to love, my dear. But I feel as if you're going to find a better way of communication with this individual, and you're going to find some more inner peace in this situation. I don't feel like you have any feedback from them, so I'm feeling as if you're kind of floating in darkness, not really knowing where you stand and where to go from here. I say to you this, Cynthia, just trust that the universe has a plan, and you need to just let go and let God, and everything will fall into place perfectly. Even though you're feeling very sad and uncomfortable right now, everything's going to fall into place perfectly. Thank you so much, and thank you for listening to me sing. I greatly appreciate that too. Thank you. Who else do we have? Okay. Ursula. Will this relationship work? Oh my goodness. This relationship can work. I wish I had the birthday of the other person. Relationship can work, but I feel like it's not without its bumps in the road. I see resistance to change on both of your parts. I feel as if work is going well. I feel as if we don't have all the support that we need in this job, so I feel as if there's someone who's not making it easy for you to do your job. It's going well. I feel as if there's an opportunity for you to kind of branch out a bit more in the future, and that's going to be very important for you moving forward. Job is good, people maybe not so good. We need to get a little bit more help and assistance in making the job flow better. Thank you so much, Ursula, for your question, and I'd love your feedback in the feed, and if you give me the birthday of the other person, I can give you a better read on that relationship. Yes. Let's see, who else do we have here? Lydia Vargas, message for me for a spiritual relationship. Lydia Vargas, you know, it is time for many people to have spiritual relationships. This is the year for us to really be in tune with spirit and feel that energy of love and light around us. I know that we are manifesting love as we begin this journey. As I take you into this 2018 year, we started a whole new cycle, a whole new opening for you. And when I move you into the openings of 2019, there's solidity in love and life fulfilled in love. So keep pursuing every aspect of love that you would like to have, Lydia Vargas, because next year is going to really fill this out for you. The 20th of this month on begins this new energy for you. Thank you so much, Lydia Vargas. Thank you for your question. Thank you everyone who's joining us here live on Facebook. I'm so glad to see everyone here. I'm loving all of these communications and connections. Let's see what else we can answer for everyone here before we get ready to wind down. Let's see what we've got going on. Will Roy come closer? Iris wants to know. What do I see happening? Well, let me tell you that Roy is a little bit of a skittish kind of person. Roy does not always do what Roy says Roy's going to do. This is a problem in the land of Roy. Iris, I feel like Roy has resistance to commitment and is not emotionally available, Iris. And I feel like he keeps popping back up because he just doesn't want to let go, but doesn't want to move forward at this time either. So let's give him his space and let's see what the month of February brings, because I feel like by then you may have someone else and you're going to be like, Roy who? I don't know who Roy is, do you? So I know that's not what you want to hear, Iris, but I feel like right now we need the break and Roy has got to get his head out of his proverbial you-know-what, all right? Thank you so much, Iris, for your question. A lot of confusion around both of you. Connie Rodriguez, can I get a what the future has for us. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've got Raymond and Connie, and they want to know what the future has for them. There's a lot of confusion with the couple. 2 cards just fell. I have the Hangman here, and I have the couple. So this is exactly the state of where the 2 of you are. We are definitely, well, not quite flowing correctly. I know that the future is meant to be better for the both of you. I feel like we're navigating both, going through your own personal breakdown, your own personal disconnect. I also feel as if there have been other people around you that have disrupted the flow and kind of caused some outside, well, problems in the relationship. So communication is going to be key on this one. A lot of confusion. We need to both speak our truth so that we can move forward. Raymond also has to work on something for work and career because the flow of money is not right around Raymond, and we want to really shift this energy so you guys can have a financially sound future. Thank you so much, Connie, for your question here for us on Facebook. Who else do we have here? Janelle Eve, happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for you too, Janelle, and all that I do. I greatly appreciate that. I'm very happy in life for the first time. Is there any message? I feel as though there is, but I need to hear it. Let's see. You know, Janelle, this has been a rebirth time for you. It's been a time of you awakening and trusting your intuition and putting yourself first. Janelle, very important for you. You are the director of your reality. I feel as if this lighthearted, free feeling continues into the 2019. We begin to make all the right choices. We begin to feel connectivity, partnership, love, abundance, and expansion in business, expansion in responsibilities. It's going to be a powerful year for you, Janelle. Enjoy the happy feeling, and please do not wait for the other shoe to drop, because I don't see it dropping, so let's not manifest that. Good for you to be grateful. Gratitude goes a long way. Gratitude creates all the power that we need in this universe to make anything and everything happen for us. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Thank you. Who else do we have here for us on Facebook? Let's see. Philip Tazy. Good to see you, Philip Tazy. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here. Let's see what we've got going on here. And let's see, we've got Sarah. It's a good time for me to look into a new job. It is good timing for you starting in January. It's a good time to start looking, good time to start interviewing in January. This job has been draining the life from you, Phillips Tazy, and you're really ready for some new expression of self. I'm feeling like this job is restrictive, draining. Do you work with vampires? Because they're sucking the energy right out from under you, honey. Let's go. Time to go. Make a move. Get a new job. Do something. But it's going to come for you in January. Opens up that portal of flow for you. And you want to wait until you find the right job. So be very selective in what you choose. You will be fine until then. Just know that in retrograde, it's a good time to release things. We may not actually leave, but emotionally and mentally and spiritually, we will release and hold our hand open in receptivity for what's coming, honey. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here? Deborah. Deborah. Let's see, Deborah Klein. Deborah, December 9th, daughter Melissa. Well, Deborah's new here, so thank you, Deborah, for joining us. She's asking about her daughter Melissa. She's asking about their relationship. Grow stronger. You know, I feel as if there was a time that you and your daughter, very much alike in many ways, were butting heads and we weren't in sync with each other. I feel as if there was like miscommunications, misunderstandings, distance, and I don't know if the distance was just emotionally, as it might have been in a physicality as well. But the way they bring this in is that this is a time where you can both understand each other, understand where each person is coming from. I feel like you both have life experiences that you can share, and it's a time for you to really bond with your daughter. And when I look at what your daughter is creating for herself, she has this wonderful energy of people count on her. She can be so reliable to other people, and I feel as if now she has a different appreciation of herself and what she brings to the table, and she doesn't really feel like as well. I guess the sense that she felt like she was being judged by people, and now she's learning to just love herself. So the more your daughter loves herself, the easier it's going to be for her, Deborah Klein, for her to love you as well. Continue on this journey of being authentic with each other and have lots of fun. Mother-daughter relationships can be spectacular when they're in sync. Thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have here? Suzanne Bond. She'd love a message. What's coming for me concerning love? Oh my goodness. Well, I know that the next 2 years bring strong love relationships. She's like, 2 years, Sarah Spiritual? Don't tell me I got to wait 2 years. I'm saying the 2 years is what's necessary to make it all form for you, my dear Suzanne. And in this energy, the way they make me see it, I feel as if love is something that's powerful for you. I feel like there's been a lot of confusion and mismatches in the energy of love. I feel like there might be somebody in the energy around you that piques your interest. There is a journey coming for you in love. It is going to be something that I see that is going to bring commitment to you. I also see some change in career with money as well for you, Suzanne Bond. So there's some shift in finances, and love comes close for you. I want to let you know that the way the love comes, it almost takes you by surprise. So whoever I see in your energy, I don't know if that's the person. I feel like there's a surprise coming for you where love is concerned. So surprise, love is coming soon, Suzanne Bond. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that we have this time here together. We're getting ready to wind down on our Sunday Funday. I wanted to pop in and connect with all of you here for this Thanksgiving weekend. I hope that you all had a spectacular weekend and that you were able to share it with family and friends. We've got Adrian Dominguez, and he's looking for some information. Adrian, I feel like this is a time of change for you, Adrian Dominguez. It's a time for you to really look forward to what's coming next for you. I feel like there's a new position, a new location, a new direction for you. And I also feel like love begins to balance out for you a little bit more. I'm feeling love connectivity all around you. Thank you, Adrian Dominguez, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here as we're getting ready to wind down? I know I see a lot of people here. We're going to have to go back into the feed and answer questions. Amanda Bullions. Hi, Sarah. Will our financial struggles get better in the new year? Financially, things have been spotty for you, they tell me. Very spotty for the past 18 months. It's been very challenging. So what I see here for you, Amanda Bullions, is that the energy that comes to you awakens within you this new opportunity to generate new money for the family. So I'm feeling a job shift for one of you in your family, because I feel as if when this job shift comes, it opens up new energy, new bonus, new commission, new abundance. So wait for that to come, my dear. In the meantime, remember that you are abundant beyond measure. Thank you so much, Amanda, for your question. I greatly appreciate that. Who else do we have here? Renee. Renee, how are you? Good to see you, Renee Munaz. May I have a reading, a guidance, please? She feels a little lost spiritually. You know, Renee, you've been kind of questioning who you are and your authenticity for a while. I feel like you've been at the effect of other people's opinions. You've been trying to people please for a good part of your life, and you kind of lost yourself in the darkness. And the darkness seems that you're very hard on yourself, Renee. So what I want you to understand is that the more you relax and trust self and love self, the more the angels can talk to you and assist you. You're very spiritual. You're very grounded. You're just finding yourself very confused because you're not really finding your purpose and your passion. This is going to unfold for you in this 2019 time. When I take you into the beginning of the year, you kind of have that influx of inspiration and that aha moment. And when you move forward, you really need to understand that you are a valuable human being who comes to this earth to make a difference. And anyone who judges you and questions who you are and your authenticity and does not embrace you and love you for who you are and makes you feel less than, they are not meant to be in the energetic circle. They no longer serve you. So the angels are telling me to tell you, let that go. Remember that you're a valuable human being who can make a difference. And this is going to be a better time coming for you. Spiritually lost, I don't think you're as lost as you think you are. The angels are with you. Ask Archangel Gabriel to give you messages and give you clues so that you know that you're being supported by the angels. Say, Archangel Gabriel, I need your assistance. Give me a message, give me a clue, give me something evidential so I know it was you. Whatever it is, you're going to know the angels are talking to you. Thank you so much, Renee, for your questions. So glad to have everybody here with us on our Sunday Funday. It's an exciting Thanksgiving weekend. I'm here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. If you'd like to know more about me, go visit SarahSpiritual.com, S-A-R-A-H, spiritual.com. I'd love to connect with you here on Facebook. If we're not already friends, follow my Sarah Spiritual page, follow my YouTube page, follow my Instagram page. Just type in hashtag Sarah Spiritual, and you'll find me pretty much everywhere. And I'd love to make connections with everyone. We have, who is this? Rave Reddy, is that who I see here? I have Rave Reddy. Let's see, how is his health? He's losing weight. Rave Reddy, I see your husband. You know, this year was a year where he decided he's going to get serious. No more messing around, because he really wasn't taking care of himself. Sugar, blood pressure, I see those are balancing out. I feel like the body was working really hard. I also feel like when I go into his energy of his neck and his back, like even that was feeling the pressure and the weight. So what I say to you is this: he's doing a great job. His health is going to be better. I feel like all the levels are going to come down, whether it's cholesterol, sugar, blood pressure, that I see kind of fluctuating and coming down. This is a time for him to claim his great health. And I'm really excited that he's doing something about it, because now's the time for him. He'll be doing much better in the months to come. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to be connecting with everyone here live on Facebook, live on YouTube. So glad to have you here. Who else do we have? Lynn Wilkins. What's the truth, Sarah? Lots of crazy dreams. I know the angels are trying to tell me a message, but I can't understand. So Lynn Wilkins is having some questions about a relationship and a person. What's the truth? Really want to know? You know, if I was thinking of the movie A Few Good Men a few minutes ago, sometimes we can't handle the truth, Lynn Wilkins. So let's see, your angels are warning you because there's something not quite right in the picture. Yes, so we are going to put some cards out for you, Lynn Wilkins, on this, and we're going to see what's going on in this relationship for you. We're going to see where the truth and the lie begin, okay? Because I know that you're very excited about this individual. I'm seeing a lot of manipulation going on here. I'm seeing a lot of disconnect going on here. You're very confused. I've got a lot of energy around this experience. And I'm feeling like there's a change coming in this relationship. And Lynn Wilkins, I don't know if you're thinking of moving or that person is thinking of moving, but I'm feeling movement around you. So that tells me there's going to be a change in the relationship. But just kind of wait and watch and see. You need to just kind of watch this movie play out, my dear, because I feel as if the word I'm hearing is backpedaling. I feel like they've got to take a step back for a reason. So you know what? Sometimes we have to give people their space. We need to let them be where they are, and just you step back and let them step back, and we'll see what happens. Your angels are just telling you to be aware, wake up, trust that your intuition's right, Lynn Wilkins. And we're going to let this play out a little bit more. I think we've talked about this online before, so just let it play out a bit more so we can see where he's coming from, because there's something to be gained from this experience from a spiritual point of view. So I want you to follow this through a bit more. Thank you so much, Lynn Wilkins, for your question here on Facebook. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here. Happy Sunday Funday. Let's see, who else do we have here? Antoinette. Antoinette, hello, will I get a job? Moving to a new state anytime soon, please and thank you. Antoinette, are you getting a job? You are going to get a job. You are going to make a move. I do see that energy coming for you, but I don't feel that it's quite time yet. So when I make this energy, I feel this shift, that 2019, March opens up this portal of energy that lets you, Antoinette, make a move, make a change. So it's going to take a little bit of time for you to make this move and get a job, because you want to move for the right job. You will get a job, And I do feel that you can move to a new state. I do feel a job where you are currently coming to. So we're going to take what job we want here and open ourselves to possibilities of jobs out of state. It takes a little planning. Everything's not in order for this move yet, Antoinette. Look for March to give you much more of a solid foundation for move and a significant, prosperous job change. Thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have here? We got so many people popping in here with us. Julie Savarino, yes, does Spirit see a committed relationship for me soon? Let's see, Julie, we're going to talk to the angels, mermaids, and dolphins right now. We're going to get an idea what they want to tell you. I'm connecting to Spirit. I feel as if the past 8 years have been challenging in relationships for you, Julie. I feel as if it's been kind of stuck and stagnant. They tell me that you need to kind of protect your energy because you sometimes tend to give too much. And you want to kind of hold back a little bit, not invest 150% until you see what the person is willing to invest. I see here a lot of protection from your angels and your loved ones, and they say yes, there is love coming for you. Love is coming for you soon. I see a committed relationship coming for you. You have to stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. They want you to know that you have to hold the vision. And I want you, Julie Savarino, to have a list of everything that you would like to have in your partner. Write it down, a complete list of every aspect of divine love and partnership that you would like to create. And in that energy of creating that divine love partnership, you will have this wonderful flow of connectivity because you will attract the divine mate and partner. When I find you in this energy, I feel that in time for your birthday of next year, you have partnership and love. So let's continue to have this open anticipation of love. I don't know where, I don't know when, but today's the day true love is coming my way. That becomes your mantra every day. I don't know where, I don't know when, but today's the day true love comes my way. And Julie Savarino, you've got love. Love's going to find you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Hello, everyone. Thank you for connecting with us. I'm so glad to see everybody here. Yay. Thank you, Annette Divitorino. Good to see you. We've got Stephanie Briscoe. We've got Mauricio. Mauricio's wondering if he can move out of his parents' house. Yeah, I know. It's sometimes a little easier to stay in the parents' house. I don't know if you're quite ready to move out, Mauricio, just yet. I think we need to stay there a bit longer until we kind of turn into the new year. So just hang out a little bit later there, Mauricio. I just saw your question in the feed, and I just wanted to pop up and say that to you. I know you need a little bit more stability before you go skipping out, okay, Mauricio? Who else do we have here? Capri Franklin. Thank you, Capri Franklin, for following us. I know you're here often on our Facebook feed. I greatly appreciate that. Can I please tell you why it seems like you don't have no genuine friends? Let me tell you, honey, because you're not attracting the right people, Capricio. So let's see. Miss Capri Franklin, let me tell you how we're going to make this happen for you. You are going to ask yourself 3 important questions. Who am I? What do I bring to the table? And what do I deserve? Who am I? What do I bring to the table? And what do I deserve? And you're going to answer those questions for yourself. And if the people you attract do not match who you are, and if they don't recognize what you bring to the table, and they're not bringing the energy that is a match of what you feel you deserve, they're not your friends. And you won't have to waste your time calling them your friends because they won't even make it in the front door. So if you only have one great friend in your life, sometimes that's all we really need is one great friend. Those of us who have a few others, call it bonus. But most of us have acquaintances and don't even know that we have acquaintances. We think we've got friends, but they're not our friends. There are people who are interested in us and know us for the moment. But the people who stand by your side, heart to heart, soul to soul, friend to friend, they are a little harder to come by. You're asking the universe to bring you a soul match for your friendship. Who am I? What do I bring to the table? And what do I deserve? I say that to you and everyone listening because that's what we want to attract. That's what you focus on. And we're going to clean house out with all the old friends, okay? We don't need them, Capri. Let's hang out with us in the Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe. You probably have a few more friends here than you have in your current circle. Thank you so much, Capri, for your question. All right, we're getting ready to wind down. Let's see, who else do we have here? Feeling lost in love and financially. You know, when I was getting ready to take your question, mermaids and dolphins told me to tell you to watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating. All right. And then friendship. You need to select the right friends in your family and right friends in your soul family that you have, I should say. And it's also time for you to move on. It's time for a change, and you're resisting change. You're feeling stuck and stagnant, but what we have to do when we feel stuck and stagnant is move one thing and make a change. And when you move one thing and make a change, everything else around you changes. Be open to new possibilities, trust that the universe has got your back, and then things are going to move forward wonderfully for you. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for your Facebook question. I know you're feeling a little lost, but it's going to change. Just be true to yourself. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who else we've got going on here in our Sunday Funday. Jamie Flanagan. What do I see in the marriage? Thank you so much. You know, I feel like, Jamie Flanagan, marriage, sometimes marriage can have its challenges, yes? And you tend to be a little bit in your head, Jamie Flanagan, so sometimes we complicate things in our thoughts. But I feel like there is love there. And where there is love, love can always find a way. So I feel as if you have a lot on your plate together as a couple, as a family, and we need to kind of clear our plate up so we can enjoy each other a little bit more. I see that your marriage has powerful energy around it, and I want you to focus on what's important in the marriage and not get distracted by the things that or the ways of the world that make things complicated. Thank you so much, Jamie, for your question. Well, everyone, we're getting ready to wind down our Sunday Funday. I'm really glad to have spent time with you here. I am SarahSpiritual. Who else do we have? We have somebody from Romania. Let me just see our person from Romania here. January, we have Georgiana. Georgiana is in Romania. Thank you so much for joining us. She wants to visit home in Romania after very many years. I got you. Okay, so Georgiana, what I want you to understand is that love has been a little challenging for you because you have attracted people who are not really connecting with you in your heart. You're putting a lot into the connections, and you're putting more into the relationships than you're getting in return. I know that you can go back home to Romania. I feel like that's closer to the summer. I feel like not everything's in order financially, and there's another area that's not in order to let you go back. Georgiana, she's ready to have meaningful work in 2019. I know that you will. I know that you're very spiritually gifted and connected, and the angels wanted me to talk to you about your angelic connection. They want you to pay more attention to them and continue to have a communication with them. Angels are with you. I have Archangel Michael and I have Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, with you. And they let me know that in this new beginning of 2018 that you put your foot upon, next year brings you much, much expansion. And understand what makes you happy. And by understanding what makes you happy, you will find the meaning and purpose behind your work. And when you find that meaning and purpose behind work, you will really facilitate everything in your life. Thank you so much, and we will hold the space that you get to go to Romania next year. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here. Rachel, she's in chronic painful pains. I'm sorry, Rachel. We're going to ask Archangel Raphael to work with you. She has osteoarthritis. She's here too, so we're going to send positive energy, send positive vibes, and we're going to send a lot of healing energy. We're going to open up that space if we can and send some healing energy out to everyone before we conclude, because we're in our circle of love. So I just want everyone to just kind of put your hands up wherever you are, and let's feel the energy. I'm going to open up the energy of healing. I'm going to summon Archangel Raphael to send us out divine healing. We're going to ask for instantaneous divine healing of all aspects of our lives, our emotional, our intellectual, and our physical well-being. We're going to bring the energy of love and light here and now. As I bring in this energy, I summon Archangel Raphael and all of his healing angels to go upon every member of this experience right here and now. And as I send this energy out, I call for the healing energy. I bring in the green vibration of healing, and I fill it with gold and violet rays so that we can illuminate and transform and redesign the energy. And everywhere around anyone who's in physical pain, I send the light of healing, the light of God's healing. And I ask that any physical ailment be seized and bonded and removed here and now. I ask that any pain is annihilated and destroyed. I summon the angels to descend upon you and to bring to you the energy of healing that you need and ask for at this time. But I ask that you in your heart, that you feel in your heart that you are capable of healing, you are open and receptive to healing. I hold the energy and I ask that you invoke your own healing every day. I am a being of light. I am in divine perfection. I invoke the divine healing angels to work in me, through me, and around me so that I can heal myself and others. I am a vessel of light. I am a divine being of light that moves forward with ease and grace. Everything that I do is in divine perfection, and I am one with the divine source and the divine universal flow of the entire universe, and I am part of the infinite power that flows through me, knowing that I am capable and willing and able to create anything I desire, and everything I choose is for my highest good and the highest good of everyone around me. Every step I take, I step in the path of love, and I walk in the path of light, for no darkness will befall me, because light will always cast out the darkness. And as I stand in the light, I summon the angels, I summon the ascended masters, and I trust and I know that Source God, Divine God, all of the angels are with me. And in this moment of now, I am fully present in the moment of now. I am open, I am receptive to healing here and now. I open my hands and I receive the energy of love. And as I open my hands and I receive the energy of healing, I am aware that I am fully protected, fully guided in all that I do. And I am one with the infinite flow of the universe. I am one with God. The aspect of God dwells within me. Therefore, I am the authority of God in motion. And so it is, everyone. And so it is. Capri wants me to sing again. She says, I missed it earlier. Oh, Capri, I've been talking all day. You want me to sing now? I have some songs on YouTube. Thank you so much. Yes, I do. But let's see what we can give you guys here before we go. It's the holiday time. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. We sing a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job while you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we breathe by the fire. We'll sing a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Well, I hope wherever you are that the weather is beautiful. I know here in sunny South Florida, I don't think we're going to see any snowflakes this year. So I would love to see on my Facebook page any of your snowflakes. Anyone want to make Sarah Spiritual a snow angel? I would love to see that. I'd love to see a little bit of snow right here in sunny Florida, but I don't think I'm feeling motivated to head up north and really play in the snow. But if you want to send some snow my way and send me some pictures so I can remember what it's like to walk in a winter wonderland, I greatly appreciate it. And know that you are important and that I care and you count in everything you do. You are choosing your life and your path, and your words, your thoughts, and your actions are creating your energy. So in this season of gratitude, in this season of Thanksgiving, be grateful. Be grateful for the experiences. Be grateful for the people who have touched your life. Be grateful for everything that you have. And know that anything that you have, that you've let go of, something better is coming along. You just have to be open and receptive to that knowing. I appreciate all of you. I thank you for spending your Sunday Funday with me. I'm so glad to be here with you. I'd hate to say goodbye, so I won't say goodbye for now. I'll say farewell, so long, Alvida saying, but we won't quite say goodbye just yet because I know we're going to connect again. I do hope you continue to follow my Facebook page here, Sarah Spiritual. Share the page with some friends. Let's be a part of the Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe. Let's take the intention of gratitude and love and light and send it out into the world. Let's be part of the movement that love can make a difference, and you are love in motion. Thank you so much for spending this Sunday Funday with me, Sarah Spiritual. God bless you. Good night. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.